Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Singing, a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Ronald Acuna Jr. leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
And going for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. What do you have on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Just about to get underway. Here's Nolan Gorman. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. The 0-1. On the ground. Olsen takes it to the bag, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Victor Scott.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Lars Nootbaar in now, takes ball one off the plate. Schwellenbach, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Off the mark there. Ball two.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Third, first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Two down, bases empty. Alec Burleson will hit next. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Ball.
Splitter. Low mill. Come on, Spencer.
The 1-0. To the right side. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Pedro Pajes.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Alvarez handles, throws to first, and that will end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, and now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Truist Park, and now here's the starter for St. Louis, Michael McGreevy. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Acuna with a couple of homers in his last game. The 1-1. Out front, rip foul.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 gone.
Batting second, catcher.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of 1 swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Tap foul at the plate. Olson launched a homer in his most recent game.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. The Braves looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
The 0-1. And that is out of play.
Come on, Spencer.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Splitter. Low inside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ground ball up the middle. Albies sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8th, right fielder Jordan Walker.
So digging in, Jordan Walker with a pair of home runs in the series and 4 total hits.
Slider. Middle outside.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Let's go, Spencer.
That clips the zone. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a bouncer. Riley fires to first. That's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
Riley.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, left fielder Mike.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Inside and hit him.
He's got first.
Batting 6th, second base.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Second inning here, no score. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And a 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Yastrzemski off of first with 2 away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Truist Park. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Michael McGreevy.
Cutter. Middle inside.
Ball 1.
Slider. Middle center.
The 1-0. Ground ball
Foul,
left
that ball,
side
foul.
and foul ball.
Middle center. Come on, Spencer.
The 1-1. And a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Swings and misses. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the
Up next
leadoff
for the
spot in the
Cardinals,
St. Louis
third
lineup.
baseman,
Nolan Gorman
Nolan
now
Gorman.
at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Here we go, Spencer. Let's go, Spencer.
Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still
Up
drive
next
you
for the Cardinals,
absolutely crazy.
left fielder, Lars
So up
Nootbaar.
next, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1.
No, that's foul.
Top of the third, no score. Clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that. Good
Nope.
slider
Ball
down
1.
and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Splitter. Low inside.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Splitter. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball down.
Splitter. Low middle.
2-2 on the way. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's the pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Gets the bunt down the right side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fouled off down the right side. The Braves looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. On a line out towards center. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Braves, catcher,
Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. First time up was a pop out. Swings through that one. Fouled off. He was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
In the air, left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Alex Burleson.
Four-seam fastball.
That one fouled off. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Got him. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. Olsen takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Pedro Pajes.
And up next for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. 0 for 1 so far.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 2 outs. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. Catcher challenge will take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Bounce to the right. Olsen. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olsen. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him swinging. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here is Austin Riley. Flied to right his first time.
Austin Riley.
Chop back up the middle. Wynn sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder
Mike Yastrzemski up here. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Caught him looking for the K. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
This one in the air, right field. That gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Cardinals, pitcher Michael McGreevy.
Go ahead run on base. Michael McGreevy digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball, that's out.
Four-seam fastball.
Man at second. And now it's even up. Schwellenbach checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Softly hit to third. Throw on to Olsen. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman Nolan Gorman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Riley fires to first. Got the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Lars Nootbaar.
And now Lars Nootbaar.
Four-seam fastball.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate, and he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense, excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
So
off
now to
for
the plate
Braves,
for Atlanta,
second
Ozzie
baseman,
Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So digging in, Michael Harris II. Struck out swinging his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. He lines it foul straight into the dugout. Heads up. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Alvarez Jr.
Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Backed off the plate that time. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now the pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Atlanta. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next,
Leading
Alec
off for the
Burleson.
Cardinals, first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Come on, Braves, let's go!
Four-seam fastball.
Hey!
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop, Mason.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mason Wynn. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Yoan. In the air to left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pedro Pajes, 1 for 2.
Hey!
Cutter. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Slider for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Slider. Low outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Low outside.
0-2 now. Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
He goes down looking. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. See you later. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So digging in, Drake Baldwin. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball there.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Here's the 0-2. And that one ripped to left. 1 away.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman,
Here's Matt Olson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Matt Olson blasts one out. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt, but unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Michael McGreevy won't go any further, And he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
St.
arm on the
Louis.
mound for the Cardinals, number 67.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Here is Austin Riley. That one misses, and that's ball one. Two runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Foul ball. The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
This to third. Gorman throws to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Yastrzemski.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Popped up. Sajazi in position. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Has grounded out a couple of times. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Next to hit, Jordan Walker. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The tying run at the plate. There's a strike at the knees.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle. Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. The Braves trying to protect a two-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it for the K. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
St.
back
Louis.
in a new pitcher here to
Number
start the bottom of the
44,
7th. Gordon
Gordon
Graceffo.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ozzie Albies
Leading
up to the
off for
plate.
Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Richard Fitz preparing to come on if needed. The 0-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Next pitch is inside. Ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Up next for the Braves,
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball
Nacho
travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. Next up for the Braves, he's 2 for 2. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So in now is the Braves pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach. Pinch hitter coming on, Dominic Smith.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Lee.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Back to the top of the order now. Nolan Gorman getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Lee delivers. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar, 1 for 3.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one at the knees for a strike. And ball 1.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And foul ball. The Redbirds down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. Set down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen for a beat.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Burleson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This one in the air. Alvarez. And that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Richard Fitz.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Hard ground ball, base down. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now Drake Baldwin. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Nope. That's inside.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One-two now. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. That one off the mark, and it's 3-2. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Here is Matt Olson. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And a big swing and a miss. Ground ball could be two. Here's Wynn for one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Third baseman, Austin.
Here comes Austin O'Reilly. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Pitch gets away. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. The 1-0. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself. And
oh, now this one gets away at the plate. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Braves strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We go to the
Leading
ninth.
off for St.
Now
Louis,
up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mason Wynn. Lee, 5 saves on the year, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Raisel Iglesias.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just missing there. Ball 1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. That one missing inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. And it's fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Hard hit, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So up next, Thomas Sajazi. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. On the ground, 2 ball. Albies toss to second, to first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Victor Scott the second.
One out man at first. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Cardinals now with just one out remaining.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, not all saves come easy, but he didn't let things unravel. Good win for the team today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.